Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a seguire le indicazioni
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
What's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Lovely feet. Some good work on the right flank here. Some good persistent defending here. Zanetti. Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lahm gets over and intercepts. Best.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Sends it crossfield. And it's Neymar. Saka. Out towards the flank. Gerrard. Neither side especially adventurous early. Berbatov! Dimitar Berbatov! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. In with the challenge. Great vision. Priol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory, and that has left him in a heap.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Berbatov. Drive. Gets his head on it! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played. Ukraine are looking to break at pace. And it's Berbatov. Kubo. Used a return pass.
Ukraine definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Xavi. Deco. Xavi. Deco. Shifted it to the flank.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
He has found a way through. And it's impressive jump. And that's a sharp finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar. Azar, who is rarely short on confidence. Oh, easy pickings there. Lahm. Now it's Berbatov. Deco. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Lopez. Aims beyond the defence. Deco.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Best wants to run onto this. Howson. And it's Zanetti. That's a good foray he's making. Neymar. Azar. Now, can they get him away? Now Van Dijk. Xavi. And it's Azar. Best. Lam.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fermin. Here's a shot. And the shot! He's delivered all right! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've all...
And that is indeed the final act. Barcelona have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Barcelona ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Shot, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ukraine with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. Lovely. Great chance! And it's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Deco. Azar. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Best. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, what about a counter-attack?
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
60 minutes played. Now it's Berbatov. And here's Isak. Ronaldinho. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Can he latch on to this? Can he spark a counter here?
Substitutions taking place.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ukraine have their second corner now. Cruyff gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! Johan Cruyff, an individual masterpiece. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Ronaldinho. So what can they make of this? Now it's Isak. Turns back here, probably the best option. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. Best. Bellingham. And it's Xavi.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Yamal gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Fermin. Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played, well played. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pinches it off him. Isak. Isak unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pass somewhat off target. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zanetti cuts out the pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Berbatov. That has not gone well. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
And we continue
Terrific
now with a
recovery.
quick
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
And this is Hazard. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Deco. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That ball looks a good one. He's found a way through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, it's Raul. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Probing pass, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And he's gone long. And it's Hazard. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far? Oh, it's Hazard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's fabulous. Van Basten, and this is shapes to shoot! Goal! Botafogo! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Botafogo have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Botafogo with the corner, they're first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Deco, never out of the action for very long. Oh, easy pickings there. Barcelona are one down despite having the better chances here. Pelé, and he's definitely onside. In comes the corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Pelé.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Joe! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Botafogo have their second corner now. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Duke receives it in a good position here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Azar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shot could be on. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Diouf. Oh, he's bustling. Charge, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Teremos uma substituição.
Away we go again. Barcelona changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Roberto Carlos. Hazard. Look at the space here. Back when it goes. Now it's Pelé. And one more try! This is their second corner of the game. He's having a shot! Lacking inaccuracy.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he shoots!
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Azar. Deco. It's Van Dijk. Thinks about the shot. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way.
Chance! It's in! They're back within reach! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Now it's Mbappe. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. A lot of... And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Lahm, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's had it nicked away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Neymar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Van Dijk. This is a promising build-up. He's in plenty of space here. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe! And that's a simple one for the keeper. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He is through here. Oh, robust challenge. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Schmeichel to save this spot kick and his team. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And that really should have been that.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, that was vital. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Somewhat off target. Oh, he's found support out wide. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. That's a sharp pass. Looking to play him in. McAllister. Well, that has not gone well. Neymar. Showing good feet. Big chance, corner. Barcelona have their third corner. They've played it short, and this is Neymar. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. And this is Griezmann. He's in a great position here. He's cut it out. Luis Suarez. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. He's got a... and a chance! Oh, they can break here. Driving forward.
Foram
Neymar.
indicados 2 minutos de
Now is this the
acréscimo.
final assault? Stood up well to him there. Roberto Carlos. Now that's well seen too. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Senhoras e senhores,
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Makaleli. Now it's Pelé. Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Del Piero! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Kukçu. Eric Garcia. Neymar. And it's Makalele. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a sharp pass. Takes the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Eric Garcia. That's a cute ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Makalele. And they can counter here. It's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Pelé. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Fernandez. Pavlovic. Fernandez. Best. Nice looking ball. Makalele. It's Neymar! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Chouameni has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
He'll fancy himself from here. Roberto Carlos! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that was his 20th goal for this team. Oh, that was wonderful in every... He's having a pop! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's having a hit! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Probing pass. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Cross to the back post. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he shoots! Is their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cross goes in there. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Del Piero. Makalele kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for the run. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Neymar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. The ball goes in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Deco looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Del Piero. Deco. And Del Piero. And here's Roberto Carlos. Oh, sweet feet. Tchouameni was in no mood for any of that. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Lam.
Such good technique.
Crosses it in here. And he's heaved it away. Ibrahimovic chasing after it.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And this is Pele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Fernandez. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Kupchu is always looking to break lines. Oh, played right into his path. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Quality ball. And the referee has signalled for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Just too much, fractions.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Lam. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Alvarez. Threads one in. Thinks about the shot. And he decides to cross it. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Deco. Cannavaro. Lam carries the ball down the right.
That's going in strongly.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well, that pass isn't the best. Still just a single goal between the sides. Koke. And it's Neymar. And here's Deco. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Alvarez. Little pass back. Looking to play him in. Hangs in a cross.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention. Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter.
That could spell trouble. It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Bruno Fernandes. Eric Garcia.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Roberto Carlos scooting forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Alvarez.
Lovely bit of skill.
So much time and space here.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Van Dijk. Best. That's Makalele. And Deco. Del Piero. Pass somewhat off target.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Neymar running with the ball.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now that looks a decent ball. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Makalele. Makalele.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Makalele.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries a shot! Oh, what? And again!
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty.
Barcelona, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Khan to save this spot kick and his team.
That is some save from Khan!
And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look.